We are at what they are calling the ultimate RV show at the end of 2023 here in Glendale, Arizona. And today we have a treat for you because we are going to take you in the RV show and show you every van built on a Ram PROMASTER.
If you're new here, we're Bob and Hillary.
And this channel is all about traveling in our Thor Tellaro 20A Mr. Lemon, giving you guys tips and tricks on owning a Class B van, buying a Class B van, you know, just everything that we've been through. And then also,
We like to go to RV shows and show you what's new, what options are out there.
yeah, and we have fun doing it.
And we do have a lot of fun doing it.
Starting with the cheapest vans we could find here today. They range from about $79,000 to $82,000, and they are the Thor Rizes. There's two to choose from, an 18G and an 18M. I'm currently in the M, but we're gonna show you both of them.
Let's start in the back with the bathroom. So you have your toilet and your shower back here. Moving up on the passenger side, you have your galley with your sink, a 2-burner propane stove. So here on the driver's side, you have your couch that converts into your bed, and you have some overhead storage. And on the roof, you have your air conditioner and a vent fan. You have 2 swivel seats in the front, and you can see the nice new console. So here you have your BM ProMaster for all of your electronics and your refrigerator. All right, so both the M and the G are on the Ram ProMaster 1500 chassis. So it's a little bit shorter, but let's go check out the G. So as you can see, this couch has already been converted into the bed, but you lay across the van. So let's take a quick look at the bathroom. So as you can see, you have your bathroom here in the back. This is a cassette toilet, which you actually empty by opening this door. And basically, it's just your toilet and shower. I think. I don't know how it goes.
That is not how it goes.
I think one. Oh, hey, there we go. Like that, maybe?
Yes, I think. Maybe.
Good enough.
Okay, fine.
Okay, so I have made this back into the couches. I think I've got it set up correctly, but you do have a little bit more overhead storage because you have it on both sides in this one. Here at the galley, you have your sink and the same 2-burner stove. You do have a small microwave, a much smaller refrigerator. And again, that's about it. You've got your 2 swivel seats on the Ram ProMaster chassis with upgrades. And I did forget to mention you have your air conditioner and your exhaust fan.
Moving on to the Thor Tellaro. This current RV show has 2 types of Tellaros. They have a 20K and a 20L.
So starting back here in the bathroom, again, you have a toilet and shower with some storage on the side. Moving up here to the galley, this countertop is huge.
That's the biggest countertop I've ever seen in a Class B.
Yes, and I think it must have like a portable induction stovetop because otherwise you have no stove other than, I believe this is a convection microwave. Moving on to the fridge, it does have a fridge with a separate freezer. So that's kind of impressive. You've got lots of storage underneath. You've got more storage. Oddly, they put the TV on this side.
I think it's in the perfect location. You just sit here, chill. You can watch TV.
On the roof, we have our air conditioner and an exhaust fan. And you have a lot more storage over the bed.
I wonder what size bed that is.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to guess how big this bed is and how comfortable it would be. It's a decent size, I'll say that.
The thing is, we're just 2 people that love to come to RV shows and show you guys what we're seeing. We're not professionals, we're not trying to sell them, and we also don't have the spec sheets. It would be nice if we did. We're not working with the RV show, we're just here on our own, showing you guys what we see at the RV show and our thoughts. So, always keep that into consideration.
A couple of things that I've noticed coming to these shows, there are some key things to look out for. What you see here in the vans or, you know, in the RVs is what you are going to take home. So just keep that in mind. So when I see things like the countertop separating, this cabinet that's loose. You know, it just makes me nervous. So I have been watching a couple of people online, like actually like RV inspectors, you know, going through different vehicles and looking at what they're built out of, how they're made. And so kind of trying to learn some tips and tricks of what to look for. So one thing I've learned is to look under the countertop right here on this edge. Depending on how the countertop is made, they can put like a Formica top or some other material, and then they'll roll it down and there'll be wood under here. Well, any moisture that gets on there will just swell up and make it look ugly. So this is actually a nice one that they didn't do that on. So that's a nice countertop. So let's move on to the 20L. So both the K and the L are on the Ram ProMaster 3500 chassis. And that's what we have in our 20A. So moving on to the 20L, again, you have your bathroom here in back with your shower, toilet, and some storage. This one has the split bed, which if you've seen some of our other videos, Hillary and I kind of like this setup. You get individual beds. You still get access to the roof overhead storage cabinets. So there is some advantage to having this, and it does, like, you know, extend into one full bed. So you got some storage underneath.
Oh, table.
That's your table. Oh, these cushions do go in between. I was expecting it to slide, but
okay, it does make one bed.
that seems...
I don't know that I would trust that.
I don't know how I feel about that. All right, that's enough about the bed. We've got the air conditioner on top with your exhaust fan. It does have a TV on the passenger side, and your galley is here on the driver's side.
Nice size fridge.
Nice size fridge, maybe.
Okay, yep.
Yep, nice size fridge. You've got your sink.
Oh, where would your stove be?
Well, if you had a stove, you would... Oh,
there
it is.
Okay.
It's right there.
Induction.
So I'm impressed. You need a spare tire. Ours didn't come with one. We had to buy this separately. I really like our setup, and this is the same one we have, except for we also have the ladder on it.
Huh.
But it's a nice setup. I'm glad they did that.
Sure, they built that in the price.
I'm sure they did as well.
Yeah. Okay, so there's that one, and then this one.
I don't know if this one has it. I don't see the here like I would expect. And unfortunately, this one didn't come with it. So again, when you guys are looking for an RV, make sure you look for those little details, like the things that you want, the things that you need on there. Some of them have certain things and others don't.
Now we're in the Thor Dazzle 2LB. There's only one type of Dazzle at this show today, so we're gonna show it to you. But I wanted to start up here to show you, a little over 6 feet tall, how I fit in the Ram ProMaster. I feel like I have plenty of space. I like the headspace right here. It feels very comfortable. I really like this upgraded console. So let's have Bob tell you all about it.
So I'll start in the back. You've got your bathroom with your shower. You do have some different like features. Kind of a cool color. You do have some different, you know, finishes inside. So on this side, you do have storage. And moving up here, you have the same, you know, bed setup with the couch. So they don't have the roller shades like the Tellaro. They zip up nice and tight, and they're true blackout. I think one of the things I noticed right off the bat is everything feels a little cheaper, if I'm gonna be honest. The quality of the cabinets, they don't feel as nice. Up here on the roof, you have the same air conditioner, the same fan. Everything's almost exactly the same as the Tellaro. So the galley is where some of the key differences are. As you can see, there is a propane stove. You have the same like convection oven, the same refrigerator. The one thing I did notice is if you look on this countertop, this has the Formica top and the wood underneath.
Oh, does it?
They're cutting some corners on these countertops on this specific unit. Where that would concern me is on this, with these edges. If you've got that same wood inside this piece, this edge will eventually leak and it's going to swell up and look terrible. But
things to look for.
Things to look for when you are shopping for an RV or shopping for a van. Yeah, this is on the 2023 chassis. It's got the nice upgraded console. So nothing really new or different in this layout, to be honest.
Okay. All right. It's the Dazzle. Did it dazzle you?
No.
It didn't dazzle you.
Did not dazzle me. All right, this is the Sequence 20L. And as you can imagine, it's very similar to both the Dazzle and the Tellaro L. I guess we'll start in the back. So I'm gonna move really quickly because you guys have seen this before. So you have your bathroom in the back, your 2 beds on each side. You've got your overhead cabinets on both sides. They do have, like, you know, some higher quality materials. They're kind of rounded, they look nice and shiny. You've got your countertop. I'm assuming this one has the lithium package because you don't have a stove. So I'm assuming there is an induction stovetop somewhere. And then you have your convection oven and refrigerator on this side. This one does have the nice countertop. I can feel that there's no like wood underneath this one. It's actually like a, I don't know, a solid core material. And one thing that is nice is they do have some upgraded seats with some material, and they just look really nice. And this is on the Ram PROMASTER upgraded chassis with the nice console.
All right.
Let's move on.
Let's move on.
So this is the Entegra Ethos LI, and it is a very similar layout to everything we've been looking at. So your bathroom is here in the back. I won't waste any time back here. You have your 2 beds.
Same, only different.
You have your overhead storage, your galley on the driver's side. This one does have the induction stovetop kind of built in, so that's a nice upgrade. But it has a convection oven and your refrigerator. Kind of feels like we should open the other way. A couple of key differences. Underneath your cabinets, you have latches. So they're not just held down by these springs, they're actually held in place by these latches. So if you put stuff in here, they're not going to fall out. The other thing I noticed is they're all lined very nicely with a lip so that things don't fall out. Little upgrade there. You can kind of even hear how they shut, but they have that closure. And I did notice here on the bed, this side pulls out, so you have a little bit better bed kind of situation that can expand. And I did notice that the mattress is a little better, not much, but a little better. And it does use a Lagoon table mount, so that you have the floor nice and clear. You don't have any like obstacles or things you're going to trip on at night when you're walking around. Honestly, that's about it. It's got the nice lithium package. Oh, I did notice this little detail here.
Oh.
Little counter extension. Not bad.
Not bad. And then we're still on the same.
So this is on the same upgraded ProMaster chassis. And, well, this is a ProMaster review, so I say that every time.
Yeah. I'd be shocked if it wasn't upgraded at this point.
That is true. Now, one thing they did do is they upgraded the seats. So the leather feels very nice, plush, and it's got some nice stitching on it. It looks like it would be kind of cool because it's vented. So I guess that's all I have to say.
The next one, the Winnebago Travato. And this show has 2 of them. They have the 59G and the 59K. And if you've watched our channel before, you know Bob and I are in love with the 59K. But anyways, let's start with the G.
Well, I always start in the bathroom. That's where, you know, all good things start, right?
Whatever.
But this bathroom is very long, so you have enough space to take a nice shower where you could stand up. I mean, as long as you're, you know, well, 5'10" or probably shorter.
Oh, but that would be an issue.
But it's actually not too bad as far as you have enough room to actually, you know, do your business in here.
Okay.
Okay. Getting out, especially with the bed mate, is a little bit of a challenge for me because I'm so tall, but you've got your bed on this side. You could easily sleep 2 people here. You're just going to be nice and cozy. The galley is here on the passenger side, so you have a propane stove. You have your sink. Let's see, you've got some storage down below and some storage up above. Looks like your solar controller's up there. What else? Moving on to the driver's side. Up top, we have our microwave. This is not a convection oven. This is just a microwave. We've got the fridge. To me, it feels like it's opening the wrong way, but whatever. And you have this nice drawer freezer. So, not too bad.
Not lots of storage, but
not a whole lot of storage.
Decent.
But you do have some above the bed.
That's true.
And your air conditioner is back here.
Which we like it above the bed if possible.
I think in this model, what you're really getting is these 2 extra seats up here. You've got your TV, some additional storage. You've got your table. You can turn your 2 seats around. make this into a nice kind of like dining area type feel.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry for the plane. And up here is where you have your command center. So you've got all of your different controls, tank heaters, hot water heater, inverter, all that good stuff is all controlled through here. And it does appear that you can take the table that's on the driver's side and move that over here to the passenger side because you've got another mount like for the Lagoon style table. And then of course you've got your awesome seats. Again, they've upgraded the fabric on this one. One thing that I've noticed on this, I think it's the first time I've seen it, is you actually have the seat belts attached to the seat, not to the wall. So when you're rotating and things, that would actually make things a little easier.
Wow.
Kind of cool. And then, of course, you have the upgraded console on the 3500 chassis.
No way. There's not an upgraded console.
What?
What?
The layout's only okay for me.
Yeah.
There are other models that it just feels bigger inside. This feels pretty tight. And that's what you get with the Winnebago Travato 59G for about $114,000. So now we're going to my favorite one.
The 59?
59K.
Okay. So we are in the Travato 59K. This one so far is our favorite on the ProMaster because you guys all know if we were talking Mercedes Sprinters, put it in the comments which one is Bob's favorite. If you've been around here for a while, then you'll know. Okay, but anyways, we're in the 59K and it's very similar to a lot of different versions that we've been showing you, but I'm gonna have Bob tell you how similar.
Back in the bathroom where I belong. Standing on the power cord. All right, so we're starting off where we normally do here in the bathroom. I want to point out a couple of key differences. So like this shower head, I mean, I don't know. Here, let me see if I can show you. Right here. Right there. So you can see this shower head's just different than any other one. It's not just a simple little gadget. It's a little higher quality.
Oh, is it?
And it has a bidet. Never seen that before.
Cool.
Okay. Let's see. So it does have dual sliding doors, which I gotta get out of the way. Are pretty nice. And it does have a nice exhaust fan up here. And moving on, up here we have our two beds, which this one has the little slide and latches, and you can use these pillows to fill in the gap. All right, so this unit has the upgraded acrylic windows, so you get some good cross breeze and some insulation. And it has these awesome, you know, kind of blackout shade screens depending on whatever you want. So I really like this because they're tucked away nice and secure. They've got nice, good, positive closure latches, you know, that latch down. You just pull to lift them up. Everything is just nice quality. You have your air conditioner on the top and your vent fan right behind it. And then moving up to your galley here on the driver's side, you have your sink with your refrigerator. Very common fridge. I think this is the exact one we have. Then down here below, you have your convection oven and your 2-burner propane stove. This unit doesn't have lithium. It has the generator in the back, which these days I'm kind of a fan of because the batteries are expensive and we've had issues. So anyway, I won't belabor the point. But again, look at how nice and deep these cabinets are. They are all nicely lined and just look really good. And then of course you've got your upgraded console, and this is on the 3500 chassis. Well, this is the same model, just a different color. I have to say, I do like it. It looks nice, pretty sharp.
That is a really cool gray. I think I'd prefer the gray or the white.
Gray or white for sure. All right, let's move on to the Roadtrek Zion. All right. Well, we'll start in the back, but this time it's not the bathroom. This one has the electronic bed? Power bed. This one has the powered bed, which is obviously laid down, and the table is up. So you do have this nice kind of seating area. And then you've got your kind of similar to the Winnebago kind of shades. There is a TV back here. You've got some overhead storage, and your air conditioning unit is up here, which actually that is a very nice AC unit. I will give them credit for that. Not a whole lot to say back here. On the passenger side, you do have some storage, which is quite large. You've got these nice little closures. You have your microwave up top. your induction stovetop, which is nice and flush with the countertop, so that's pretty cool. Does seem to be a solid core, like,
Counter.
I don't know what, acrylic countertop. And you've got some nice storage underneath.
Okay.
On the driver's side, you've got a fridge freezer combo.
Mm-hmm.
I like that so you don't have to bend down to get to it.
True.
Some storage underneath, so nice and big storage. And a good sized pantry here so that you can, you know, put cans and different food, whatever you need in there. And we finish up with the bathroom up here up front. Now this bathroom, I always kind of struggle with this bathroom and the sink that's literally like right here. I feel like this is unnecessary, like right in front of me. I mean, I guess I can sit here and brush my teeth, but I don't know. Not a fan. And, oh, I can almost stand in it. I hear, yeah, I can kind of stand in it.
All right.
You do have some storage up top, which they seem to have made it pretty small. I'm not sure why they've kind of reduced that shelf up top, but they have. And then the seats, very nice seats. I have to give them props. The seats are very nice. The new console, it's got some additional buttons up here. I don't know what they're for. And I've learned don't press them because we'll end up calling people. So made that mistake once. Oh, some pretty cool lights, like up here in the headliner. Kind of cool. Like those. And as you can see, everything can be controlled right here. You know, your water, your lights, your inverter, everything all from this one spot. So really like that. Now we need to talk Roadtrek. The exterior on this one, it leaves something to be desired, in my opinion. I'm sure it's for somebody. It's just not for me. Let me show you what I mean. And this is what I am talking about. I love the white. I don't know if I'm a fan of this blue. Yeah, it's very...
You'll see us coming.
You will see us coming. You will be unique.
Yep.
This thing is, yeah, it's blue, very blue.
I wonder why they did that.
I don't know. I like the white. I like the window van. I don't know about the blue.
Now we are in the Roadtrek Play SRT. So this van to me feels shorter, and I'm pretty sure it is. I'll let Bob tell you all about that. But it looks like you have to lay this way versus this way. I mean, it's very similar to what we were just in, so we're gonna go pretty fast. This obviously makes a full bed. You got the TV right here. You got the same windows, right, Bob?
Yes.
Same windows, you know, storage. Take it away, Bob.
So as Hillary mentioned, this is on the 159 chassis. This is just on the standard chassis, not the extended chassis. So it is shorter, and you have to sleep what I would refer to as east and west versus north and south. So
Potato.
Yes, but it's basically the same layout. Power bed in the back with your TV. Up here on the passenger side with the galley, you've got your microwave, your stove, your sink. Oddly, they chose a piece of what appears to be pine.
Okay.
For their sink cover. I guess you could use it as a cutting board.
Quality check.
It's not the best.
Okay.
You've
Same
got your
fridge.
same fridge with freezers, with the freezer and the refrigerator. Your pantry.
Yep.
Here. You've got your exhaust fan here. Your bathroom. The same lovely setup.
Okay. Same front.
Same.
Same.
Nice chassis. They do have a slightly different control system. It appears to be all manual, no real digital controls, but oh, wow, that's interesting. So you press for propane's full, fresh water's empty, black is empty, and gray is empty. Moving on to the last Roadtrek here, the Slumber.
Let me see. You think there's a weight limit on this?
No, you're good. Hop up there.
Feels like this is gonna like...
If it was gonna break, it already would have.
This is scary. Okay, I'm just gonna say, I think this is meant for kids. This feels very scary up here, but we are in the Roadtrek Slumber. Clearly it has a pop top. Now, if you go way back in the archives of our YouTube videos, you'll see that we used to own a van that had a pop top. I don't know if we ever got in it. Did we ever? We never slept in it.
I did.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, but anyways, so this is way bigger than the one we had. The bed feels very comfy up here. It feels like a really good size. So let me get back down.
They have a skylight.
Oh yeah,
which
that's
is a pretty cool option.
Yeah.
Blackout. Cool.
Yep.
Okay.
Now I have to get down. This is so awkward. If you had to get down here to go to the bathroom, what do? You have to move this ladder every time? Maybe we were doing it wrong, but the way we're doing it doesn't feel right. And that ladder feels very flimsy. Okay, now that I'm on solid ground again, I am back here on the other bed in this van. I will say it's kind of cool that this van comes with 2 beds. This van is a 159 extended wheelbase. Bob, fact check that.
Correct.
Correct. Ding, 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 ding. Okay, got it. You do sleep this way, which I think Bob would call north to south.
Correct.
Again, ding, 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 ding. North to south, you sleep this way. There's a TV right here. There's storage. Same. Only different to that play. SRK?
T.
SRT? Anyways, the other Roadtrek. Very similar layout. So we're gonna go fast and just
Air
quickly.
conditioner behind you.
Air conditioner behind me. Shades. Bug. There's been bug, netting on all of the vans. Most of them always come with that. And yeah, same. We don't need to open it all again. Has an induction cooktop, flush with the counter, like Bob always says. Here's the sink. It's just very similar. Bathroom. Always make sure that this is up. This is what locks it down and unlocks it, so you have to make sure it's up. Open it. Here's the bathroom. Nice mirror. Sink. Yeah, very small. And again, Bob's a little taller than me, but I could technically fit. Just be a tight fit. But we're in a van. What do we expect? So this is what you get for about $134,000. What do you guys think? We showed you 10 different van layouts on the Ram PROMASTER. Yeah. Any of you have any of those? Let us know what you thought about, any of those vans. Did you like them? Did you agree with us? Mostly Bob. Did you disagree? All the things. But I think that's all we have for today.
Yeah. So
I'm ready to get out of here. You?
I am.
I'm tired.
Get some lunch.
We need to get some lunch. So, yep.
All right. Until next time. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.